Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and welcome back to Fenix Sim A320. Oh yes, last night flew from where did we fly from? Luton. Flew from Luton to Berlin. Absolutely adored the aircraft, and taking it again now on Lufthansa colours from here in Edinburgh to Frankfurt. Flight time today about an hour and 30 minutes or so, similar to yesterday's duration. Actually, quite similar routes in terms of going from the UK to Germany. But flying with the German national carrier today on one of their Scottish connection routes. So, Edinburgh to Frankfurt. Right, jump cockpit, today aircraft up and prepare ourselves for our departure today. Hopefully this time, touch wood, a bit more silky smooth than yesterday's attempt. Batteries do work, have it all tore up in the background today, so that's going to cause no problems for us. Set the external power, 3 ADAS systems to nav, set system 1, correction display active, arm emergency lights, switch over to get your 1 video overheads, aircraft go through its self-test, that's all fine. Yeah, it's pretty much more than that. Nav lights to on, shows automatic, that's looking good. Right, down to the FMS, we're going to do start aligning the ADAS, it'll take a little bit of time to get going, so all the messages. Right, initialization, currently flying from Echo Golf Papa Hotel to Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. Going to plug in our flight number today, which is Lufthansa 1 Romeo Hotel. Sorry, 1 Romeo Lima, 1 Real Life. Line our RS and reference. It'll take a couple of minutes. So yeah, got to self test, and while it does that, let's get our time prepared as well. So head over to the Fenix page. Going to import our flight plan from the sim brief. That's all fine. So, Edinburgh to Frankfurt, departure time 10 past, arrival time, well, give us 2 hours on the dot actually. Cool. Ground services, we can go through the ground services as well, so we do need to go through the fueling and the cargo setup. So, grab our flight plan for that. Planned passengers on board today, 154 is correct. This is all going to be all sim brief. Planned cargo 3650, planned fuel 7442. We'll go through to load aircrafts. We'll do it in fast time. And at the same time, we'll get pack X to all the passengers for us. So, Edinburgh to Frankfurt, 963 seconds to the cruise, 1 hour 30 on the clock, with departure in approximately 24 minutes to go. A320, 154 passengers, aircraft has got Wi-Fi, does not use entertainment. I think we've got, the Lufthansa are quite techno volumes, don't they? What's got safety briefing for Lufthansa? Yes to snacks, no to meals, no customs card, no flight number continuation, and with that, that's going to start boarding. Cool, so that'll be in the background. While that goes on, that's all now sort itself and go through the cost index today, which Lufthansa is. Let's grab the Lufthansa cost index. 30 for the Airbus aircraft. Cruising altitude, flight level 370. Next page, we'll put in our zero fuel weight and centre of gravity. Zero fuel weight is going to be 59.8. And centre of gravity, sure you get kind of an estimation of where it will be based on the mass imbalance. At the moment, thinking around 27.5, so not 27.5 as our centre of gravity. Block fuel is going to be 7.4. Head over to the flight plan and start plugging our route, starting off with Tango Lima Charlie. It's going to be the one just pretty much on top of our position right now, so you. Tango Lima Charlie, then fly Yankee 96 to Nateb. November 97 to Rokan. Mike 982 to Top Up. Then fly direct to Sogpo, so insert that, scroll on down and add Sogpo. Okay, this continuity. Togpo flight directs to Dixat. Dixat to Limpy on the Tango 149 up. And then it's Tango 911 to Rolis. Inside the flight plan, and that should be good to go. Shouldn't do continuity midway through, apart from departure and arrival. That is fine. Right, screen the passengers, and then we'll go through the aircraft setup and air traffic control. So we're both Edinburgh ground and tower online, so we shall be speaking to them on our way out. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On board this Lufthansa flight 963 from Edinburgh to Frankfurt. Plotted today, an hour and 30 minutes, just in the stages of friendly aircraft, and should hopefully be airborne in the next 20 minutes or so. Thank you for choosing Lufthansa. We hope you enjoy your flight with us on board today, and we hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Some clouds of departure with some potential spells of rain in Frankfurt. We'll give an update on the weather as we get closer to our destination. Thank you. I'll go back to the cabin. Again, I'm just looking at the scenery of the sim. It really is something special. It just looks so good. I mean, look, this left wing view, fair enough, it's more just terminal and trees, but that is something special. Right, so I'll just run in 4 minutes. Done with the routing. We'll go check out the ATIS. Again, the ATIS voice is no longer working. Unfortunately, the pilot bots died basically, but hopefully at some point we'll get it all back. Information Delta, looking at so it's 2309 knot winds, plus visibility, plus invisibility, sky clouds 3500, 16 centigrades, dew point 9, connection 1 at 014. Departure road confirmed runway 24, which I believe is a match on our flight plan. The answer is yes, that matches. So it'll be Tango Lima Alpha 65 departure. Again, we'll get control to determine that for us shortly. We're at stand 4, I believe. QNH is 1014. Right, you just go to the next page, that's not a problem. Right, tuning to 121755. Cool. Good evening, Edinburgh grounds. This is Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, stand 4, with information Delta requesting clearance to Frankfurt.
Very good evening, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. You're cleared Frankfurt. Tower 6 Charlie departure, runway 24, squawk 2404.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima is cleared to destination Frankfurt. So will be the Tower 6 Charlie departure, runway 24, squawking 2404.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, read back to Flex, report ready for push and start.
2404. TAR array, that stays on off for now. Predictive windshield does not work yet. It's one of the few things that I guess the FlyWire does better. Nah, so both aircraft have their strengths, but this one definitely is the king at the moment when it comes to systems functionality. Also, silky smooth FMS. Again, that's based on using their own database rather than using default database. It has its benefits, it really does, but again, I'm not going to abandon FlyWire. Really good developers, really good to talk to, and their aircraft still is fantastic for freeware, so I can't really deny them out of that. We'll be sure to enjoy more of it in the future. Right, 6,000 feet initial climb. Back to the FMS, back to performance. So initialization should be all good. So yeah, that's all fine. So the altitude should get calculated. I'm surprised they haven't yet. I presume that's something we'll get onto later on. So yeah, performance. Go through to the tablets. Head over to the front page and head over to our departure performance. So Echo Papa Hotel, runway 24, currently dry surfaces, we'll sync low sheet from the aircraft. Weather conditions will sync to the weather conditions and calculates our departure information. So B1142, rotate 142, B2145. Flex temp is 61, flaps 1 for takeoff, slope down 01, throttle reduction at 1100. So let's use both panels. 142, 142, 145. Transit to 6,000 feet. That's 1. Again, technically should be 1 stroke 0.1, but I don't think it actually does THS properly yet, this aircraft, no it does not. So I'll have to go just flaps 1 for now. Flex temp 61, and then thrust reduction 100 over 100, perfect. So that's all sorted. Okay, actually I think I've calculated that, it's perfect. TRS is perfect. So, flight plan sorted, takeoff performance sorted, passengers are boarding, aircraft's been fueled, fuel pumps come on, and APU, sorry, that one. APU, we can now start. Seatbelts on, seatbelts on. Also, preferably no smoking on as well.
We're ready to go when you are.
Passengers boarded, thank you very much. Boarding complete, thank you very much. Head back to the home page, head back to the Phoenix, and we'll go through ground services and get rid of the... Has it already done that automatically? Yes, it has. So, one thing I really like about Phoenix is that the ground services are kind of semi-automatic with default services. Jet bridge will move out of the way, actually just about to the wing there. Jet bridge will move out of the way, ground services will move out of the way, and everything will kind of interact with the aeroplane based on the different setup.
All stations, Edinburgh ground is going to be coming offline and I'll be switching to tower. And you can contact me on tower on 118.705.
118.705, roger that. 118. Give me 2 seconds. I'll check notifications for 2 seconds. See if something has still or not. Check the Twitch or the. To be fair, I don't think YouTube's actually yet down at this point. It was YouTube or Twitch you gifted, sorry. We've got a host, we've got a follow. Yeah, I don't think nothing's detected yet a gifted sub. I'll get onto that shortly. What's it called? Streamlabs. YouTube. Yeah, I'm afraid YouTube's picks nothing up yet. Here you go. This is what I can see. There's a new member detected, but it's not showing it on the. Oh, it did. Okay, let me go through dashboard. So we can make that work then. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Recent events. No, this is a Streamlabs thing. It detected a few subscriptions a couple of hours ago, but genuinely it hasn't detected the gifted sub there. That is odds. I'm afraid that's a Streamlabs issue, but thank you very much for that, dude. Thank you very, very much. You're a superstar. I'm actually surprised why that didn't work. I'll look into that. I might even contact Streamlabs about it, see if that's something they may have got an issue on their end, because that's got nothing on my end. Strange. Well, thank you much, dude. Thank you very much. Welcome to Club Diego. Thank you very much, Dan. Strange. Right. Hey Google. Reminds me in 3 hours, contact Streamlabs. Right, I'll do that at the end of the stream. Right, flight plans all plugged in, passengers are boarded, APU is now available. Switch over to the bleed, give a few seconds, then switch off the external power. Session localizer JAD means that you've established to the runway's guidance system basically. Right, 6,000 seats, initial climb set, 1014, everything's aligned. At this point, you are also now pre-flight boarded, so you're pretty much ready for push and start at this point. Cabin looking mostly full today. 50 seats, but not too many. Cool, so we are going to make use of default pushback, I think. No, we're going to make use of the tablet here. Get rid of GPU. We are parking right there with the chocks. We're now completely independent of the ground. Last checks. Now place. Alright, we're ready to go. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima Stand 4 is ready for push and start. Anyway, try the right frequency this time. That's more like it. Wrong frequency. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima at Stand 4 is ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, push and start for facing the north, Simulations 1014.
Push and start approved facing north, and QNH is 1014 for Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. Right, let's get this thing going, shall we? So head over to. I'm gonna try pushback zoomer one more time, just in case. You never know. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
We'll give it a go. You never know. It might still work. It might not. Welcome, Gav. How you doing? Channel to chats. How changed you from the PFD to ND? He was looking well too high. I mean, this is default view. I just set custom viewpoints for the aircrafts. If you want to fly with me, Levi, I mean, I'm on IVAO. Feel free to pop into the network. There's a Ryanair somewhere at the airport who's somewhere not too far away. Yeah, just pop into IVAO and join us for a flight. Ground from flight deck.
Good evening. Yes, everything is ready.
There we go, it does still work.
Please release the brakes.
Brakes released.
So let the ride begin.
Okay, maybe not. Ground services. Tug's connected, so start the pushback. Right, so ignition starts and engine to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important.
So now focusing on the N2. It's about 24. Watch the fuel flow and the N1 raise as well as the EGT.
All stations, the information box shot is now current. Simulations 1014, so between the 25 degrees.
Okay, so now that the winds are slightly weaker, not by much. This is better for us. So we now have engine 2 to come available. Looks like engine 1. How can that work? Done a tutorial on the IVAO joining Levi. Definitely worth a watch. Come on, plane. Show us available. Beautiful. Engine 1 starts. Yeah, not the straightest pushback ever. I do miss pushback toolbar, but hopefully compatibility of that will be fixed soon. Right, it's connected, tug is connected, everything's else connected, now we've done the way, and we are now definitely holding the pen at the ground. Engine 1 starts up. Yes, IVAO, Levi. IVAO we use. Also, even the heat burn just looks better than this airplane. Everything about this airplane just looks better than defaults, and I presume that a lot of that's down to the modelling, also the fact that these external tools for our own systems. It's really, really good, this. Really, really good. Right, so watch the N1, what things become available. I'm actually want to check on the overhead panel as well, in regards to the engine available. I'm going to turn off the starter ignition. Now, in the real A320, you don't tell APU bleed separately. If you tell the master switch, it should also kill the APU bleed. So if I do that, yeah, bleed is active. So I think at the moment, towless is the only developer that gets that right. If master switch comes off, APU bleed also comes off at the same time. Towless that correctly. Flywire and Fenix, not yet. We've got a company message received. We'll have a look at that. It's going to just be Lufthansa ops, won't it? So see menu. No, it's just be the pre-flight, won't it? Receive messages. This will be our load sheet. So that shows our zero fuel weights, passengers, everything we need to know. Yeah, so there's a nice little detail this, just accepts that and we've got it. Back to leave on the performance page for our takeoff stuff. Go over to flight control checks and make sure everything is currently active, starting with the elevators, the ailerons, the rudder, and the spoilers. Spoilers up and spoilers down. Perfect. Caps to 1. Back to engine page. And just for the beacon lights, so they can come on. Right. Lufthansa just got beaten to it. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima is ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, taxi Hollywood Delta 1 with 24 via Echo, Alpha and Delta.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima is taxiing to Hollywood Delta 1, Romeo 24 via Echo, Alpha and Delta. Charts for taxi. So we're currently on Echo, make a right onto Alpha and Delta call. Test lights set, parking brakes released. Let's increase throttle and get going. Not sure about swim markets, Pack XSM, I'm afraid. My board spine directly off of TFDR design. IVAO Rainers connected to IVAO, not a bad sim. Turn off engine, not yet, Joel. Haven't even started the flight yet. Found out the Airbus CCA flap doesn't work properly. The aircraft came into 220 knots. Ouch! Can you not use the? Can you not just drag it manually with the mouse or set with the keyboard bindings F5, F6? I think it is. Watch tutorial, Levi. I'm not going to help you live on chat, and you're the only one really questioning everything at the moment. Watch the tutorial. You can make a right onto Alpha. Ah, that sucks, Lola. Hopefully you get better soon. Yeah, hopefully you get better soon there. Hopefully something the hospital can treat with without too much difficulty. If you go to the IVAO tracking link on the pinned comment, John, you can get the flight plan off of that. That's our flight plan. Those are our marks for our flight Edinburgh to Frankfurt. There's a runway on ground right now, Ryanair 64 Hotel, going to Porto, is it? Lisbon. I always get Porto and Lisbon confused with the ICAO codes. So that centre should be to our right somewhere. There it is. Into our takeoff checks, spray set to max, spoilers armed, and cabin for takeoff big test. Normal, thank you very much. Doing flight Lufthansa, both flight Lufthansa to Frankfurt, New York. Very nice. That means you're going to be flying on the 747. That. Something I want to do as well. If I go to New York, I'll try and book a Lufthansa flight. So I'll go from London to Frankfurt to get back to New York again. But for 748, I think it's worth it. I'm now approaching Delta 3. It's Delta, and then Delta 1 we hold. So Whiskey is the taxiway to our right hand side, which is the slightly wider berth for the bigger aircraft. Position. So everything's just about complete, which is good for us. So yeah, let's do it, shall we? Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima holding Delta 1 is ready to depart.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, the surface winds are 25 degrees at 08 knots, runway 24, your first takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, thank you very much. Right, takeoff lights set, landing lights set to takeoff. Turn off flight
If you
sets.
require additional lighting, there's a reading light on the panel.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Oh, your throttle's not coming online. There we go. That's more like it. On the runway, then hit the chrono, and then go through the takeoff procedure. When it's clear, got a takeoff clearance, so we're good to go. I don't know about the BAE 146 for Xbox just yet, then Francis, I'm afraid. I have to check with Just Fly for that. I believe it should do, but no real idea of when. Same as PMG 737, should come to Marketplace, but there's no real idea of when just yet. Right, chrono armed and takeoff. 40. Engines 1-2 stable. Flex 61. Auto thrust blue. Thrust sets. No SRS or runway ping on the PFD there, but it's not a problem for us. 80 knots. Hundreds. B1 rotates. B2. Positive rates, gear up. Oh, the flight director, about 10 degrees of pitch. There you have it. Now airborne, next stop. Yeah, sorry, transponder. Forgot about that. You always get something on there. Flaps up, throttle reduced to climb. A little bit on the right hand side there, gets back to the flight path.
November 1 Romeo Lima, you're now identified again. My service now coming. Do you want Fenix on 122 decimate? I have a nice flight to Frankfurt. Bye.
Over to Unicom, 1-2 decimate for Lufthansa, 1 Romeo Lima. Thank you for the service, bye bye. Yeah, did that wrong, didn't I? Transponder, always transponder, 122 decimal 8. And say goodbye to Frankfurt for the time being. Sorry, say goodbye to Edinburgh for the time being. Haven't got there yet, come on Drawyah, then just departed. Yeah, might as well do the autopilot on, there's not really much for us to do. X-Flight climb, no need to hold at 6,000. I'm sure the aircraft's using the 220 knots. Should be get itself up quite quickly, hopefully. Reset the ground spoilers. And let's continue the climb out. Rendering set to medium, Diego, on the CPU. Medium rendering, or sorry, balanced rendering on the CPU. Graphically, the sim really is sound. Okay, pick up 250 knots again. Altitude, going to raise that to cruising altitude level 370. X-Flight climb mode active. Again, drops down to 220. I'm not quite sure why you've chosen that, because 250 is a speed set. It should be hard now, all the way through to Lynn, across 1,000 feet. So what I'll probably do in the time being then is just set seat manually 250 knots. Interesting. Not sure why it's doing that in terms of what I'm seeing on the FMS, but it is doing it, so we'll have to accept it as the case. Stand altimeter sets. Let's continue our climb. Oh yeah, no about digital content. So for the A320 family, Fenix Sim really is the best. For Flyby die, absolutely not. I mean, this is payware, $50. Not everyone, sorry, 50 quid. Not anyone can afford that. Flyby's still got a good feature, very good aircraft, very good quality, and it's free. So, oh, does this one reduce speed? Okay, fair enough. The behaviour, I've never noticed before. Yeah, so I don't think Flyby will ever die because it's basically too popular to die. Pass through 10,000 feet and kill the landing lights now. Yeah, they're just breaking through the clouds now. You know, the graphics from the wing view. Next video, DCS World 16. We'll see. I need to reinstall DCS World, but I have got DCS quite a few of the modules for it. I just don't play it well ever, basically. I do like DCS. It's a great platform. I just don't use it enough. What do I prefer? The Fenix 320 or PMD 73? It's difficult to say because again, one's a 73, the other's an A320, which are very different aircrafts. Both simulate their aircraft models really, really well. It's difficult to say, I must admit. It's not something I can really compare, apart from their being a respective aircraft, I guess. I'll definitely fly the wire again, Austin. There's no way I'm going to get rid of fly the wire. I'll fly that thing to the very end, especially if I'm flying the A320 Neo in real life. So I'm flying in June. I'm flying to Manchester from Gatwick, and that in real life is an A320 Neo, British Airways. So especially when I do the premiere for that, I'll fly the fly the wire. Probably use the Fenix a little bit more because it's just that bit more technical, but again, we'll mix spare aircraft in, especially when Flyby have big updates. We'll definitely feature those. There's a lot more to come, Flyby. There's a lot more to come, so don't you worry. We will be doing more. Alright, Nicholas, not too bad today. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chats. Wing views trading. You just set custom viewpoints as you do in every other aircraft flight sim. Set custom viewpoints for the parts of the aircraft to look at. How can I just space A320? Probably never fly the wire again. Again, one's a Neo, the other one's a CEO. Different use case, different aircrafts. Make sure in the background, JZ, you've got the Fenix tool, the configurator in the background. If this is not running, it's not going to work. Open the tool, press reset, and actually then bring controls to life. And make sure this is running before you load the sim, not after. So if you want to fly Fenix, it's the one, I guess, negative of it. You need to make sure that tool is running before you load the sim. That's what I'm going to also have to try and learn myself to keep going. I was going to fly from Manchester, Austin. I was going to do flights from Manchester to Copenhagen in a Scandinavian 320. Then I realised they have IE engines, not CFM, so there's no livery available for it, therefore I can actually fly it. So as soon as we get a Scandinavian livery, then we'll definitely do a flight out of Manchester in 320. If you only buy one plane, what do you get? A 320 or PMDG? That's difficult. I guess really, when it comes to 737 mode, it really comes down to how frequently would you fly the 700 over the 800. The 800 is in September, so we've got a few months to go for that. The 737-700 is a bit more limited in terms of its use case worldwide. It really comes down to what you're going to fly and how much you're going to fly of it. See, that's off. Passengers now free to roam the cabin. Which aircraft rank from best to worst? The PMDG, Fenix, Leonardo MD-80 or BAE 146? I'm sorry, Leonardo. As much as I adore your MD-80, I'm afraid you're in last place for that one because for the 90 quid you're paying for it, just doesn't justify the model and the... I like Leonardo MD-80. It's a great plane to fly. I'm really enjoying it. But comparing the price point with this and the PMDG especially, it does drop. So I'm afraid Leonardo comes in last place. The BAE 146, again, really enjoy it, great to fly, but that one's more limited in terms of its use case in terms of real world operations. The modeling's great, the cabin's great, the sounds are great. The FMS, I believe, makes use of default systems and then upgrades it to look like a... Well, I think that just makes use of the default CJ4, doesn't it? So I guess in terms of systems it's a bit weak in some cases, and so that come in third. It's not a bad aeroplane, the BAE, but wouldn't mind seeing custom FMS implemented to the aeroplane. This is where it gets difficult, because again, this and PMDG do really well in terms of their systems. PMDG is lacking an EFB at the moment, so that's going to be a future update, so this benefits in terms of having an EFB, but PMDG have promised it's going to come out in the next update. Again, both aircraft modelling is fantastic, although PMDG's wing flex can be a bit iffy at times. Then again, I don't think it even has wing flex at all. It has got flap jittering in the flat down position. No, tell a lie, there is minor wing flex there. There is minor wing flex. I'd probably say PMDG seconds and this first. Although PMDG, again, this is new as well. Updates on the way, so let me just see where they come in 6 months' time, that's for sure. Nicholas, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. I see a message there. I'm going to try and see what the message says. It's tiny. Resubs for the month because you didn't also sub last month. Yeah, thank you very much, dude. You are a superstar. Welcome to your second month membership, dude. Reminds me to change the Twitch. Hey Google, reminds me in 2 hours, change Twitch subscription icons. That's using the old stuff. Right, let's continue our climb out, passing level 2, well, past level 210, 21,000 feet. In terms of anything in front of us, it's quite quiet. The awareness is pushing back now. They're relatively quiet ahead of us. We'll likely speak to Roman radar. Is Frankfurt online? The answer is yes. Actually, Frankfurt's got everything. Got Munich sensor, Munich radar, Munich Pro. That's Munich. Sorry, what am I doing? I'm the wrong airport. That's what I'm doing. Where's Frankfurt gone? There's Frankfurt. Yeah, no, Unicom. So we'll speak to Lungen radar. Okay, not so of 245. We may or may not have ATC later on. We'll see. There's our aeroplane. Times one room in Lima. We may or may not have a ATC later on. It might be August again. I don't have dates to my hand. I have got a calendar with all the dates. PMDG, but I must admit I don't have that to my hand right now. I don't know about the Evangelist, Lola. Let me know what's happened about that. And also open up me Photoshop and get these screenshots from Volanta, because again, there's one thing I love more than flight simming, it's taking screenshots of Volanta. Yes, this is IVAO Austin, this is on IVAO, whereby tracking link is in the description. I've actually got 3 passenger screenshots now, no from externals, so I'll get that to change soon. It is a thing of beauty, this. It really, really is. The detailing, the modelling, honestly, a little bit, I guess, maybe not to shadows really, just shaking on the nose there, but honestly, I can't really say much wrong about that. It just come together so well. Passing through level 250, 25,000 feet, another 12 to go until we reach our cruising altitude of 37. Seatbelts are off, so we'll go through the cabin and have the passenger itinerary on board. Is it August 1st to the 800, sorry? It says to change because they're not confirmed. Yes, so it's August 1st is the preliminary date. Good to know. After till July, we're going to provide Fenix 320 first party holiday. Very good. I'm not sure it's but Fenix 320 panels are hella glitchy. I don't know. I don't find the displays too bad. I will say the flyby displays, I'd say, are slightly better in terms of their clarity. These flyby is a bit more, well, sharper text and bigger, bolder text. I'd say, in terms of detail, this is good, but flyby is slightly better for their displays. Then again, I am running on medium balanced performance, not running it for everything, so perhaps if I bump them up a bit, things will be a bit clearer. Just look at something. Literally just screenshot I'm taking this airplane. It's just like, wow. Look at this. Just look at this. Oh, thank you, Photoshop. Honestly, this is better than real life. Oh, I love this airplane, I really do. I love it a bit too much sometimes. Again, I'm a Boeing person. I like my 737s, not my 320s. If it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. Just on this occasion, I'm on the Airbus. We'll try and do at least one PM DG stream this week. So do a few Fenix 320s and try and do at least one 73 at some points. We'll see about Istanbul, Mahmood. We'll see. Flyboys A320 won't come out until... Yes, Flyboy A320 that's also on the way. No idea when that's going to release just yet, but there's another one. Definitely keep a close eye on. Also, Synaptics A220. They did an update earlier on today, or I think it was last night. They showed all the displays and function of the airplane actually kind of rendered in sim, and they look fantastic. The Synaptics Simulations A320, not quite well known, even though it's the Flyby launcher, but honestly, it's going to be another. Again, it's freeware, another revolutionising freeware blimmin' product in this sim. The freeware community in this flight sim is fantastic, cannot deny that either. Flywire, Synaptic, sorry, Hangar 9, we've got Salty Sim, can't forget the working title Studio 4, a lot of freeware stuff also that's really dominating this sim. And don't forget, it was working title who first got VNAV to work in this sim, and the Studio 4, that was the very first aircraft with fully functional VNAV on top of descents. And they also, well, then it helps Flyby get around the 320. It's kind of been all up from there, really. Right, very shortly, we'll be leaving the UK over Newcastle. Flight time, an hour and a half, random fan, 1 hour and 30 minutes. There's been some updates, have they? Of course, we've been streaming for what? 30 minutes? 42 minutes we've been streaming, and they just released an update. We're not at the end of the world. A few PFTs might just say out of nowhere, take AFT, so they're sending it the mad bit. Also, I've noted one glitch as well, where in the hangar modes, the aircraft moves on its own. It's something to do with the external flight dynamics tool messing around with the internal stuff, but if you end a flight mid-flight, go to the hangar, and then view aeroplane, the aircraft just shoots out the hangar. It's actually hilarious. You can finally see what's on the other side of that hangar in the, in the profile mode. Just an endless void. Right, now leaving over Newcastle. Let's fly over land, we're flying over Netherlands, just north of Amsterdam. Over Lelystad, where the flight sim, one of the flight sim shows take place. Yes, random fam, I do remember you. You've not been here for a little while, dude, but I hope you've been alright. Settings using Fenix, I'm using balanced display and CPU rendering. Just give my 3080 a little bit of breathing room on the 4K. If I was running 1080p, it'd be all maxed, but 4K resolution just needs a bit more breathing room sometimes. Is the A380 hard to fly? Don't know yet, Mahmood. Haven't got it yet. No one has. Let's go through the itinerary show. See who's on board our flights. Again, we have names in 2 lists. We've got the PACX one we care about, and the built-in one, which I guess sorry passengers don't care about you so much. But any names you recognise? Give us Steve Bird. I swear that's. I'm thinking Steve Burns, I think. Yes, I'm thinking of the actor Steve Burns. That's what was it? It's Blue. Yeah, Blue's Clues. Steve Burns. Sorry, yeah, Steve Bird. Steve Burns. That's the guy from Blue's Clues. Now go to the cabin. See anyone else we recognise. Nobody yet. mix of British and German names on board today, so Scottish and German passengers. But no, nobody today, I'm afraid. Nobody I really know. Nope, nobody today. And how about the other passenger scenery? Who's on board this flight? So if you've got Phoenix, you don't need the packets. You can just use the aircraft built-in one. In case of massive balance, you can go to the passenger list. There you go. These are passengers aboard this flight today. Names not quite as well diverse. Yeah, this is another set of lists. This is another set of names just for those who want to enjoy this bit of simming. Shows you their class, their status, any extra info about them. I don't know what WF well, I don't actually know what any of these means, but it means something. Yeah, never necessarily that. Kimberly Bork. Is that what it means? Flight Marshal. Hopefully not in Europe. They're definitely not registered in the UK, that's for sure. Oh, the A350, yes. Also DFD, thought about them. The A350 also on the way. And yes, rest in peace Pinpoint. Saudi projects that never quite saw the light today because of a buyout from the developers who didn't model with them. I heard you live in the UK now, random. Hopefully it wasn't too bad of a move. Hopefully you're doing alright. Welcome back as well. It's good to see you again. With Infinite, right, okay. So WF is with Infinite, I can understand that. Yes, USA thing, fair enough. Yes, PMD just in 777, hopefully far better than the other one we don't talk about. Does that top 10 calculator? No, Boris Johnson, of course. Does that top 10 calculator? Doesn't need one. The FMS is automatically. We do get, however, it's an arrival performance. So it tells you how much of the runway we're going to use on our arrival into Frankfurt. So Frankfurt's expecting runway. So I'm still on Unicorn, so just. Oh no, Frankfurt Tower's come online. Frankfurt Tower is available. Approaching runway 25 left, 25 right. On paper, we've got 25 left. Okay, so. Expecting runway 25 left. Tons of the weather right now in Frankfurt. Alright, so crowd visibility okay, 20 degrees at 28.7, KH1019er. Yeah, no, looks okay there. So, say dry. Import METAR from Frankfurt. Fresh weather, just like that. Everything's pretty much standard. We'll just manual landing, flaps full, auto thrust on, idle reversing fine. Yeah, so that just calculates the process runway seconds. No, not calculated it. No, there's 25 left. Are we too soon to fly for it to calculate that? Fair enough. Leave in the background for now. It's it later. But on our last flight into Berlin, we did use that for the calculations of the approach. Right, we're cruising 370 now. Now finally at maximum altitude for today. Should be landing approximately an hour and 10 minutes or so. Double check that to do the flight plan shortly. Go through the, so at the moment it's 18:30 landings now, so actually landing about 59 minutes, we're just under 10 ahead of schedule. I should download YouTube on tablets. I just watch my own streams. YouTube perception, right? Favourite YouTuber? Me. Cool, Yes, so we're at cruise now, nothing particularly to report on. Over the English Channel, just a bit cloudy outside. It's not too bad, really. Nothing good in these places either. It's going to be down to the top EA cars. Oh yeah, the price tag for this pilot, you are right, it is superb. 50 quid, honestly, cannot fault what they've done with this Fenix. The price tag, if anything, I'd say is a little bit on the low side. I mean, they could have easily charged 70 for this, go to PMDG level, but they haven't. And I appreciate them for that, because it honestly, it makes it more available, more people fly it, and ultimately it's better promotion for them as well. So yes, fair play Fenix, you've done an absolute solid flight plan today, or 2 days ago. Well, in everything else I guess a week ago. Yeah, just got updated, a few more bug fixes on the way, that's always good to see. This was done in Frankfurt, that's going to go in there in the background. Yeah, you just need to be close to that. Just received a company message. Look what they sent us. My guess is going to be Lufthansa ops. ASC menu, received, and yes, Lufthansa ops. No ADC required, that's fine. Just finishing off their snack service at this time. Serving the passengers in the opening exits by standing right in front of them. And towards back of the airplane as well. I'm not sure that's where you position yourselves to serving the opening passengers, but hey ho, I'm not the cabin crew here. There's enough legroom for them. Squeeze out front. Even the contrails just look so... I mean, they're not perfect. See, there is colouring on the textures there, but it's just so natural. So beautiful. The cabin just... everything about this is so good. So good. Speed I mean, they always said TFS at the very beginning that one way they changed the price structure of these 737s, that instead of paying 120, 130 for a multi-pack, instead just buy the variants you want, get all the metals included. So they always said from day one, and that's how they're going to run things, and they've stuck to it. The community supported it. No reason for them to give a discount across other models. The only discount they really offered was the NGXU purchase. So if you bought the NGXU before New Year's 2019, then you got the $100 credits towards the NG3. That's the only real discount they offered. They do discounts like once every 30 years. So I think during their 20th anniversary offer 20% off everything, which was like a one-off sale. Never gonna do it. That's all the words from Robert Randazzo. Something along the lines of, this is going to be like the one sale we ever do in our lives, one time only, 20% off all our products. PC specs and description, next row. PC specs and description. Chem controls. You're not wrong there, just content. In fact, a couple of days ago on Twitter, chemtrails blimmin' only went and... what's it called? It went and trended in the UK on Twitter. It's like, phew, where did that come from? Trails. So we're better than this, obviously not. Top's about 200 miles away. So far, so good. I'll get the. There we go, Frankfurt. Yeah, so Frankfurt at the moment. I'll get the approach configuration up and ready. So, pressing the Rodis 3 Alpha approach runway 25 left, plug it all in, and then work our way down to that. So, ILS 25 left. No, ILS? Those two do, I'm just blind. ILS 25 left, Rolis. So, it's going to be a long taxi today. I might use the reverse thrust, just let the aircraft roll down the runway. Rolis 3 Alpha. Interesting. 2 Alpha, 2 Bravo. I've got anything but 3 Alpha. I've got 3 Hotel and 3 Romeo. Let me just quickly compare on the Navigraph. 25 left, definitely runway. Yes, okay. Actually mismatched data there. Right, so tracing approach, runway 25 left. Sticky on the pins. Oh, tell a lie. Sorry, 25 side. No, that's quite a short taxi actually. Right, star, Rolis, 3 Charlie 3 Delta, we'll pin that. Rolis 3 Alpha 3 Bravo, so that's Rolis. Do we have 3 Bravo? No, we have 3 Hotel and 3 Romeo. That's 3 Romeo, that is not what we need, so I'll pin that. What was it? The Rolis 3 Hotel. What's also is 2 Alpha like? Let's have a look at the 2 Alpha. So input that. Before we confirm it, we have the plan mode to go step by step. I'm going to make an assumption that 2 Alpha and 3 Alpha are virtually the same, but before I confirm that, let me just go. Okay, there we go. Right. Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Okay, I'm happy with that. Will we go all the way out to Delta Foxtrot 415? Means what? 4, 8, 16. It's almost 30 miles away from the airport, just back south. So what I probably will do is I'll go through to 411 and then just axe the rest of them on top. Yeah, because this was a manual anyway, so basically we'll get down to altitude and then right, turn on to the final approach. Lead key is. So yeah, I'll get rid of this, which I don't need anymore. Keep that one, and lead key is end of the blast. That's fine then. So clear, clear, and that should fit quite nicely for the approach 125. Perfect. So that's. Now I'll calculate our descent. Top descent will be updated onto the flight plan. There it's 240 miles away. Perfect. Right, fixes. Back to that. To confirm that's the waypoint we need is going to be EDF F25 left. First radius will be top of descent, so 37, so 369, 7, 14, 21, 101, no, 111, in the wrong place, go away, next one, EDDF25 left, one for 10 miles, then to the glide slope. Finally, EDD at 25 left. This will be one for 4 miles onto the short final. That's our flight plan. Well, that's our approach configured. We can also do the performance of the approach as well. That's when we do that. We'll go over to. Progress. There's a page somewhere I need to fill in the winds for the arrival. know it's in the 737. Don't know where it is in the Airbus. Not the end of the world if we can't do it. Nope. Okay, active flight plan. Winds. There we go, that's where it is. Right, so, descent winds. Winds at top of descent. That's what I was looking for. Let's go down to wind information. Top of descent, 3. When did we really? Do we step down? How do we do it? Limpy down to 230. Okay, so what's the last 370 wind then? So I disagree with that top percent apparently. Right, 3737. So it's 278 and 58. 278 at 58. And altitude 370. At 200. Around. Right, 258.55, 200, 10,000s, 282 at 29. We will insert the winds, hello performance, and plug in our approach performance. So I'm going to use QNH of. Call the meet for Frankfurt. There's Charlie. Do not mistake taxiway Mike for the right 25 chart sensor. Yeah, that's fair enough. Connection 1019, 10 to 10 0.7. No clouds reported. 2405 knots. Yeah, nice and simple today. 1019. Temperature is 20. Winds are 3405. Transition 5,000, and then the minimums. The minimums are 462. Upstanding. So it's our approach all configured, descent all configured. We are good to go. Top descent, we're going to hit stats in approximately 30 minutes this time. Just one both of us do work as playing the D700s. At the moment, just using the one, but aircraft does make use of both voice pilots, yes. Brussels line special. I believe there is a Brussels line livery for the A320. Yes. Thank you, Andy. Glad you're on the watch. How long takes you to fly? Well, this aircraft's 20 minutes with the flyby through to Connect. Yeah, it's taken me. With like most things, you just learn stuff as you go. Even now, I still learn stuff as I fly every time. We've got another Logi apparently. Same info as before, accepts that I guess. I need to start some point soon, and Nicholas, you are right. 77 down South Africa. I must admit, I don't have the exact dates when just yet, because of course we've had the PMDG and this release within the space of a week, but I'll try and do it at some point in mid-week, try and maybe like a Thursday or a Friday stream for the PMDG. So yeah, again, you're alright, we do need some more PMDG at some points. No, not PMDG, sorry, the more Zyber mods. Again, I do adore the Zyber mods, both the platform and aircrafts. Yeah, I could have done run request stand, but we did it the fun way. Type it in manually, because I'm a Boeing pilot. Said no one ever. Right, so at this point we again progressed pretty well. Just, well, exactly halfway there now. 50% flight progression. We are halfway to Frankfurt. Should also enter the land very shortly. I'm ending the channel. I'm going to enter over. So it's the Frisian Islands, just north of Alkmaar. We'll be entering the Netherlands again. Damn it, that was Photoshop, not Flight Sim. That's Flight Sim. I had more of a heart attack there. Now, apparently I'm going to say my drive, so I need to end something out later on. Probably just a recycling bin and downloads. So I just shared this onto the IVAO Discord. I'm not sure that approaches into Heathrow. This is the runway. It was 11 knot tailwind. Sorry, 11 knot tailwind. Yeah, 11 knot tailwinds. You're gonna miss that absolutely. It's like a 5G turn that into land. Interesting reason there from OC 253. It quite looks like that. Why I love the network. Again, if you've only got to make it for one, Kev, you're right. It's quite a difficult choice you've got to make there. Quite a difficult choice. But yeah, 3720 is cheaper. Better's again. Even the fingerprints smudging on the screen there displays. Again, one's a 737, one's a 320. So I can't really say one's better than the other because they're both different aircraft distance-wise. But it's a very close match. It is a very close match. Oh, why not both? Nah, for a 737 as well, bear in mind it's 700 and 800s. How much we fly 700 over the 800s? That's the other that you need to counter for. I bought both. I bought both on the second day because again, PMDG first day had the issues with the store server, and then this one released as I was going to bed for morning shift. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'll try and do a few more flights in this, I guess. But yeah, it's been a good couple of trips. And then Wednesday, flying to Belgrade in real life, flying with Wizz Air. So flying Wizz Air A320 from Luton to Belgrade. Spend a night in Belgrade, and then at 6 PM on Thursday, flying back to London Heathrow via Warsaw with lots of French Airlines, an Embraer 190, and then jump onto the Boeing 737 MAX, which I'm again quite excited for. PMDG 800 coming out in August. Nicholas, coming out in August. Top percent now at about so TOD 1809, currently 1751, so 17-18 minutes of descent at this point. We're going to enter the Netherlands, coastline just visible in front of us. Has to be connected to standard. It literally labels on the switch, dude. Pull for standard. You push for local, pull for standard. It literally tells you on the button what to do. Make sure I've got a note of the glide slope intercepts. Intercept glide slope at 4,000, Frankfurt 25 left, 4,000 feet. Could be ATV run. Nah, don't worry, JDW. You win some, you lose some. Thanks for the offer. Oops, what have I received? Only one pilot, I think. Yeah, it's only one pilot. So the first officer decided to go and disappear. Flying solo up front today. Who needs a first officer when Drawyah's in control? Very shortly welcome to the Netherlands, I guess. Definitely better than Flightwire context is. I want to say, well, it is better. Pretty much every system. The only thing that FlyWire has which doesn't have is the predictive wind shit. It's just messing me on Discord like normal people. I wish there was a way you could turn off the notification sound for messages. Yeah, what was I saying? The only thing that this doesn't have which FlyWire has is predictive wind shear. Apart from that, everything else is pretty much there. It's a good aircraft, good to fly, fun to fly. I do like it, yes. I think it's 77 because there's already doing much flight sim, and you want 73. I mean, that's what you want, Kev, and absolutely go for it. You do you, dude. You do you. To the Netherlands. And welcome Cap UK, how you doing? Bob channel, welcome to chats. How you doing today, dude? Oh, okay, just look at these clouds. It's like a shadow in the background. Just above you, are you? Let's have a web eye. That's a negative. There's no aircraft near me at the moment. I found that TCAS. The nearest aircraft to my position is 20 miles away on the ground, basically. I'm afraid you are not above me. Just doesn't Volanta flying. Let's have a good Volanta. Flight settings, Volanta, get rid of that. Oh yeah, there you are. There's Air We Go 208. So are you flying together? Are you flying on shared cockpits? So no screenshots. Come on, lads. Use a Volanta for what it's worth, which is the screenshot gallery it is. It's a nice livery, that Air We Go, actually. Where do they operate Air We Go? I've never heard of this airline before, but it's a nice livery. I like the tail livery especially. Manchester, Copenhagen. Also not a very direct route, that. Interesting. Wait for VATSIM. Ah, okay. Let's move to VATSIM map quickly. That's us. KLM just here, KLM 1951 Bravo. An aircraft just to our south, KLM 621. I'm here for Volanta Jackson, good luck. That's for Jackson. So across crossing bus towards Copenhagen. Fair enough. Flying from Romeo Delta to Edinburgh, events are very good. OMSI, yes, I'm aware of the OMSI. So there's one thing I love about Volanta is the fact you can share screenshots on this platform because, as you haven't guessed already, I like sharing screenshots. It's my number one hobby in this flight sim, screenshots. Microsoft Flight Sim is screenshot sim. You do the icon it's set aircraft. So I got 10 minutes ago, screenshot of the wing on the right hand side. Yeah, I don't think you do live weather. Sorry dudes, the weather, the lighting just kills it a bit for you. Oh, there you go, there you are. If you like for that dude, you're in Transavia 7.3, very nice. Marky boy. It's a nice screenshot that's going to be in P3D, but lighting, that works, Let's just screenshot departure, very nice. Screenshot of Bristol on the ground, that's Everton action, very nice. This is Glasgow, got to approach into Glasgow right now, that's going to be 77 NG, yeah, that's the approach yesterday. Yeah, again, pretty good that's. Not as nice as this beauty I'm uploading. So gorgeous. Well, else got one out just outside of Paris, that's out again. A couple in Zurich and around Zurich. Got Germany SM3 on departure, very nice. Next to it, we've got a A320. I love the lake on that, it's beautiful. FPS cancelled there, but I also did. Get the mod to get rid of that. It's a mod for it. That's. You get the angle right, also get the tail in the screenshots. That's nice. Yeah, no, that's very nice. You get your like for that, dude. You go for an Austria. Let's say, let's just standard wing view. Ooh. Yeah, I'll give you a like and see where you're going with it. It's just. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll give you that. That's the aeroplane more than anything else. That's gorgeous. Oh. Which sim is this? Which aircraft's this? That's not 7.3. Oh, don't tell me this is a 777. What is that? For some reason, this has thrown me. What is this type? It's a lovely screenshot. Low resolution mod, you can see where the lighting calls a bit, but honestly, that's a very nice image there, dude. Fair play. Yeah, not as nice as this beauty. Look at that. Look at the colour. Oh, gorgeous. Look at the clouds, the puffiness, the beautiful terrain of Scotland down below. And the rotating at Edinburgh. It's all in frame, it's nice. There's one, okay, this screenshot's a little bit out of frame. Could have done the position of the camera better there, but it's not terrible. That again, could have been a bit to the positioning and the lighting, but not terrible. I can live with those. That's a 5-factor. Is that X-Plane really? 5-factor for the X-Plane. Very good. I'm alright, Chris, today. I'm alright. It's flying over the Netherlands right now. How are you doing? What channel? What to chats? Also from Munich to Frankfurt on Volanta. Very good, Vor Tuning. Close our top percent now, so when we hit that first dotted line, we'll set the altitude to 4,000, and the second dotted line, we'll hit the arrow, press the confirm button, and then the aircraft starts to descend to Frankfurt. So far, so good. Yes, I need to look at the Hey Google, reminds me in an hour Any A300, £10. I don't know. If it costs a tenner, I'll pick it up. If this thing's quite compatible, I'm happy. I'm a Boeing person, Dread, but there's been so many good Airbus releases recently that I've been flying a lot of Airbus. Just set a reminder for. Hey Google, cancel that. Hey Google, remind me in 1 hour, A300 £10 offer. A300 £10 offer. There we go. How do you stop it to appear, Kev? You just set up your approach procedure onto the MCDU, and then that all gets calculated for you. Circles and fixes, I've just drawn those on the MCDU. And the top percent, the arrow, that is automatic when you set up the approach. Right, so might as well update the passengers, I guess. Hello, ladies and quick updates from the flights deck. We are about 35 or so minutes away from Frankfurt this time. Looking at the weather, looking actually pretty good on arrival. Got clear skies, no clouds are being reported, no rain, and actually quite warm at 20 degrees centigrade. Looking very good on the other end. We'll be tight in approximately 10 or so minutes. We're going to as well when we hit that point. But right now, looking very pleasant over in Frankfurt, where I should be landing in approximately 35 to 40 minutes. Yep. We'll let packets finish listening. There we go. Pressing the horizon as well, actually. You can see the aircraft does rock slightly. See, it's ever so slightly, it goes left, right, left, right. That is realistic Airbus action. What Airbus determines is that passengers feel more relaxed. Like when you rock a baby to sleep, passengers feel more relaxed in an aeroplane, and it rocks ever so slightly. So sometimes Airbus have on their flyby, which just keeps the passengers going, I guess. Passenger mod is Pack X. Okay, again, all mods I use are in description. All mods used are in description. It's A320 with 154 passengers. I might go to the gap for the Boeing exits. Yeah, I can see what you're trying to get at, but the cabin crew just go and walk up to the emergency exit. That's a normal thing to do. Trust me, it's not. Well, we're going to cabin the emergency exits. These poor passengers here are Ray, Ahmed, Jack, Bernadette, Jeff, Yvonne, Johannes, Andy, Jacob, and Arthur. Will have cabin crew just trotting on their shoes as they go to the windows every so often to have a look. Welcome back, Ivan. Let's talk about terrorists, please. Yeah, if that's it for a tenner, definitely worth picking up. Okay, Unicom prepared for the approach as well, so not expecting anyone on the centre. Frankfurt is still on the tower. I know Frankfurt approach came on land as well. So yeah, approaching LS 25 left, 25 right. Frankfurt approach. Fair enough, Frankfurt approach is handy. I mean, I actually have to then fly the entirety of that start, which I really want to do. It's not the end of the world, I guess. Right, runway 25 left. Approaching on the Rodeo 3 Alpha. Inbound from the northwest. Actually, we're flying overhead Dusseldorf very shortly. Might as well the airport from up above. reset altitude to 4,000 feet. There you go, there's Dusseldorf, there's Dusseldorf Airport down below. Favourite senior developer part? Probably Drawyah Design, Diego. Drawyah Design, their stuff is really, really good. Also, quite FPS friendly, with full tunnel interiors. Yeah, Drawyah Design, probably my favourites. Very underrated what they do actually, very underrated. Okay, no FPS let's go through the aircraft's configuration settings, display quality and rendering, to try and balance the aircraft out in terms of dynamics. Also try to load graphics as well, so like your GPU or CPU is getting overloaded at the moment. That's tends to be what happens with high quality paper aircrafts. Right, 1,000 feet confirmed. Let's descend. Uh, 120.805. Yeah, on the frequency. Won't you just yet? Have it on standby. I'd say so, Christian. Fenix Sim's very detailed aircraft. There's a lot it gets right with this. It's definitely worth picking up, yes. FlyLive doing pretty good. I've got some of their stuff. We've got their Denver scenery. Drawyah Design there, yeah, sorry, Drawyah Design, it's down to optimizations, level of detail, and just the extras they include. Make them one of my favourites. If that's the case then, I'd probably say reinstall the sim. If I can't get into good settings, something's probably corrupt on the sim end, then there's a full reinstallation, I'm afraid. Not the answer I want to hear, but no good choice you've got this time. Descent, slowly progressing down. Oh, that's fine. And ATS is just reported their positioning from apparently Dusseldorf Tower just reported onto Unicom. You can't see them on there. Did they just respond to me, did they? I just announced 320 inbound from northwest to descend even desert. Dusseldorf Tower. Okay. Well, thank you, Dusseldorf. I'm glad you're investing my descent today. You know, just flying overhead. We've got a nice screenshot of your airfield. Passing through 30,000. Nice glare shield from the glare from the display there. Gonna blind into that. have you started calculating? The answer is no, which I'm surprised about that. Got the runway, got the configuration, got the weather, landing weight. Landing weight. If I actually plugged it in correctly, it'd do numbers for me. Estimated landing weight according to the flight plan today is 63.2. 63.328. 63.3. That's more like it. Right, so it's about 2,008 is the runway. There's current wind, be crosswind at 5 side. Go ahead and report to the air. That's not the end of the world. Cool. We'll try and butter it, Nicholas. Again, I've never been able to do flare law properly. It's my one failing of the A320. Hopefully today I'll be able to put it off. Landing expected in approximately 19 minutes. Expected landing, 19 minutes. I'm going to watch the approach path of this aeroplane here. You're a Frankfurt approach on 127. Will they force you? Hang on, no, it's the wrong way. Will they force you out to 416 for making you fly back to the airport? That's quite the extension. That's what they want. That's what they want, I guess. It's going to quite shallow descents. How far are we off the Frankfurt approach? So not quite in their range. No, they haven't gone all the way. They've potentially kind of put it back on themselves and okay, no, that's fine. We may have luck then if they do give us a slightly earlier right-hand turn. Buzzing all day, key to flare and idle at 30 feet. You better go. Put up slowly at 50 feet and under it around 20 feet. We'll give that a go. Check the radios. Yeah, 115. That's correct. 2 cross, yes, that's correct. Also got the auto VOR tuning. Switch to the sides. Don't think it's quite 4 miles away the airport. Next VOR for next waypoints. The Frankfurt VOR. Frankfurt VOR is 114.2. And the identification code should be Foxtrot, Mike. Just like that. There you go. 55 miles to go as crow flies. I totally agree, Monolith. The textures in this look phenomenal. Again, look at this. Okay, clouds aren't quite as puffy as they were earlier, but some of the windscreen shots today is just like, is this real life or is this just fantasy? I know you like pointing landslide. No escape from reality. How do you want top scent? Using top scent indicator marker on the ND there, Jad. Look at the ND, look for the arrow, and start your descents. So any other modern day jetliner, look for the arrow and descend. Which I might then do is, in the sake of this approach, how does this work? Delta Foxtrot 411 slash, what's the course going to be? 066 slash 100. If I were to set that there, should basically just extend the course on the final waypoints just a bit further on. Yeah, perfect. So if I had essentially the approach path, and when they had to give us a right turn to the glide slope, they had a right turn, and they were from there, that's fine. Rate of descent, I'm going to drop a little bit. altitude should be down to 250 stroke 4,000 like that. So recalculate the descent. It's all good. Through 20,000 feet. That's the rate's in actually, it's pushing down about 5 degrees. That's what I thought it would be. Blueberry guy, it's been a while man, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to chat, hope you've been alright. A couple of late returners as of late. So more drag. Nah, it's going to just speed now through. It's a bit too steep and too fast. I'm going to drop that a little bit. Right, we'll tune over to Frankfurt approach. We'll get tower frequency, so it's 119905. Say hello, shall we? More drag. Good evening, Frankfurt Tower. This is Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima passing through flight level 160 on the Romeo to Alpha approach.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima Langen Radar. Good evening. Identified. Any preferred runway for arrival?
Runway 25 left if possible. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, roger. Then expect radar vector, ILS approach runway 25 left. For now, continue on the arrival, descend flight level 80.
So next radar vectors for the approach runway 25 left, sense level 80, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. Let's go down to 8,000, not a problem. Seatbelts on, back to your seats. Reduce speed down to 250 now. You can't slowly lead us off. I'm really enjoying the Fenix California, very good aeroplane, still just to get a grips landing, but we'll give it a go today at Frankfurt, hopefully get a bit more of a smoother touchdown. Systems on and on.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, turn left heading 27, direction 260, vector ILS approach 25 left.
Turn left heading 260, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. It is apparently. I don't know how it's quite a left turn, but...
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, actually my mistake. I set my vectoring to the wrong way, turn left 080.
That's more like it. Turn left heading 080, expected exit runway 25 left, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. That's more like it. Approaching 10,000 feet. There's the upper and below. And let's come on. Aircraft just 250 knots. Just hold from there. Right, it's passing 1,000.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, descend 5,000 feet on Frankfurt, QNH 1019er.
Send 5,000 feet on QNH 1019 times 1 Lima. 019, 1019. Send out that 1,200. $79,000, coming on approach. With the terminal right hand side as we fly past the airports. Very good. Definitely going to shoot our shot. Look at that! That's Frankfurt City Centre right there. Beautiful. Nothing short of stunning.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, descend 4,000 feet.
Send 4,000. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. Welcome from Island Fortress Malta, Thomas. Channel. Oh, chat, hope you're doing alright, dude. Reduce rate and descent ever so slightly, just get the aircraft down slightly lower. Close to 5,000, 4,000 intercept altitude for glide slope, so we're pretty much on course now to sing down very shortly. $6,000.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, turn right heading 220, clear direct approach runway 25 left, report fully established.
Turn right heading 220, clear direct runway 25 left, and we'll report and fully establish the times at 1 Romeo Lima. Just enter 230 knots, make that right hand turn, get ourselves ready to go onto glide slope. So we just cross the altitude now, so I can kill our rate, descend down to 800 feet per minute. Hit 230 knots. And then flaps down. Localizer active. What's left is in the altitude. Yep, landing very shortly, Nicholas. Landing very soon. FlightControlReplay loaded. So we won't forget to activate approach mode. Armed. Misapproach altitude is 5,000. I'm going to check it out for VOR. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, fully established runway 25 left.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, thank you. Contact now Frankfurt Tower 119.9. That's your fine. Have a nice evening and a beautiful battery landing. Good night. Bye-bye.
Tower on 119.105 for Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. Thank you very much, service. Take care. Good one. Bye-bye. Down to 190 knots. So that's 170. Good evening, Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, established runway 25 left.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, Frankfurt Tower, good evening. Are you able to swing over to Flight Center?
AFM, we can swing 2510, so if that's what you want, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima.
2,500. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, roger. Swing over to Flight Center as approved. Report runways in sight.
Runways in sight, swing over 2510 to Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. Well, there we go, thinking we get that today. Right.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, roger. In case of missed approach, follow Mr. Approach procedure. Runway 25 left, runway 25 center, clears for swing over and clear to land. Wind 010 degrees, 5 knots.
Swing over to runway 25 center, clear to land 25 to Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. If missed, follow the procedure for 25 left. Alright, so reduce down to minimum approach speeds. That'll be 2 seconds. Approach speed 137. Oh, so didn't have a visual switch today, but it was it for us, so in we go. Cabin crew, take seats for landing. Low braking today. Right, gear down, 3 greens, flap set, spoilers on, brake sets, landing clearance received, cabin secure, pre-land checklist is complete. On the 2 approach, pretty much bang on there. So hand cam actually, before I forget.
$300. $300. $100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Idle throttle,
5,
reverses sets. Reverse is good, 100 knots. 80 knots. 6 knots versus cuts. Hold the brakes. Just missed that. Well, welcome to Frankfurt. We'll leave in 1-1. Directors, landing systems off. APU starts. Text lights set, landing lights off. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, runway vacated. Lima 13.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, Roger, welcome to Frankfurt. Continue right turn on Lima, November 8, November 7, gate Alpha 38.
Head to the right onto Lima, this November 8, November 7, and stand Alpha 38 for Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima. Thank you very much. Right, let's pop over to the taxi chance to Frankfurt. Select the right onto November 8, November 7, and then stand is Alpha 38, so pin that. Stand numbers, stands east. Alpha 6221222338, perfect. So going to taxi down, taxi down here to November 7, make a left onto the inside, November 7, then parking just on the inside on the right here, Alpha 38. Not too bad, that was not too bad. Yeah, much better than yesterday's. Dan, you are right. Perhaps up spoilers down. Don't forget we have got a replay, so once you've done it from the passenger perspective, stick around to the very end. And, well, sit on the passenger seats and have a look at it from the back. Left here. And immediately make a right. Ah boy, I've gone a bit too short there. Hang on. I should have done is actually that. Don't worry, that never happened. I went one too short there. I'm back on the utility area towards November 6. We don't cheat on this channel. We never do. That's 7 minutes ahead of schedule as well. 7:17. It's a pretty good time in that. So yeah, I can't say much about that. It was a good flight. We got ourselves into some good time as well. Very, very good flight overall. We saw nothing. Right, now we enter the parking stands. Alpha 38 is the second stand in from the right. Don't think they're going to be numbered, so we're based on the jet bridges. There's the first jet bridge, and there's the second one. Right on the utility road apparently. Sorry, ground sensor, need to actually use that road. AP bleed on, taxi lights have come off, so running ground cruise. No ground marking, so just bring it gently to the stand. Grab the throttles and hit the brakes. Parking brake set. Okay, do it manually, I guess. APD is already available, so engines come off. And seatbelt signs off.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, Unicom 22-8, have a nice evening, goodbye.
Over to Unicom 1228 for Lufthansa 1 Romeo Lima, thank you for the service, take care and have a good evening, bye bye, 3%. Oh, no, apparently it's gone. Well, I'm glad the radio's failing now, not midway through cruise. Oh. Something gone on. The engine's still active, it shouldn't be. I just feel... Oh, they are off. Are they? Hang on, my throat. You know the feeling when you feel like something's slightly wrong, but you don't quite know what it is. Can I force it on Unicom with that? No. Yeah. No, okay, we're at a stand. Something just doesn't quite... You know, listen, when something doesn't quite feel right, you can't quite put a finger where it is. Oh well, AP is active, AP... Oh, the AP won't turn on. Something's malfunctioned the moment we hit stand. Apparently. How peculiar. Again, restarts. That's weird. I've never had that happen for me before. No, it's... This has crashed. Oh, that's really annoying. Suppose I can't shut the engines off, and that means pack out, so I never detect the flight's actually ended. That for me is a problem. End task restarted. Here we go, I guess. That is... That's really annoying. I don't know, nothing's could have caused that. Restart it. The second we get to the gate, it just drops. And that's not going to let us work anymore, is it? No, that's let's force this out. Oh yeah, I'll send you an update late when I finish. Okay. Can I go nuclear with this? Can I just empty the fuel basically? Right, 0 fuel, the engine should burn out. I'm glad it failed now we got to gates rather than anywhere else. So strange. Like, I can't... Nothing really comes to mind as to what could have caused that. It's just decided in the very last second it's forgotten what it's trying to be. Very odd. should be no fuel in this at the moment, so yeah, there's literally no reason for the engine to even be on at the moment. Because if I quit now, one, will the replays work? Don't know. Two, well, PackX is going to have to sit there a bit longer, I think. I can't get into the text flights now ended. Don't want to cancel flights. What do I do? Control Shift E, which is normal engine shutdown command, doesn't work because it's not as on this aeroplane. Yeah, I'll definitely update this later on. It's the most peculiar bug I've ever come across in that craft. Nope, completely unresponsive. Okay, I've got a plan B. Let me just, well, go in main menu. What I'm going to do is just spawn as cold and dark on the gate, basically, Alpha 8.4, whatever this one is. Alpha 3.8. Don't know how the replay is going to respond to it, but I should at the very least stand with the engines off. That's what I want at the moment. So Frankfurt. Alpha 3.8, spawn's departure. 1902, 1844. Has Volanta crashed? Oh, Volanta's crashed. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted crashing. Some good screenshots gone. Oh, that's painful, 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 that. I couldn't, Dan. The whole thing just crashed as I literally just showed on screen. So now when this one's cold and dark. Oh, it remembers it. Oh, thank goodness for that. I was going to say, if it forgot the flight, I'd have cried. No, it's got it all. No, I can't have the screenshots now, but oh well, I'll have it later. Right. Will it work this time? Yes, it does, okay. Right, engines off. There we go. Right. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but welcome to Frankfurt, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to that out for the sake of the lighting where it was earlier. So what was it? It was 1946. There, that's where we were. Cool. Right. Welcome to Frankfurt. A bit shake there at the end, but we managed it. Cool. Well. AP starts at least. Right, well the aircraft figured itself out. Let's finish everything else. So we're going to search for my video. Thank you for service, Frankfurt and Edinburgh. That was much appreciated. Flight report, or flight end on Volanta. Let's drop the flight report in chats. That's fine. So menu, end of flight, reports. LH963 A320 from Edinburgh to Frankfurt. 1 hour flight time, power departure 1809, past 1809, pretty much on the dot. Power off 39, around at 32, so a couple minutes early. 154 passengers, satisfaction 94%, and landing rate 124, and dot time 1 hour and 45 minutes. Overall, very positive passengers. It was a nice soft landing. Can't complain about that. I'll drop the flight report in chat, those who wanted more detail. I didn't say flight next one in real life. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, very good, Mahmood. Let me know how the trip goes. Right, it's official Volanta. Finish recording the replay. That's the flight report done. Systems should come to life as soon as that AP goes to life, which it does. As you'll see it there now anyway. Go to panel state, spawn it as ready, and then go through the replay as soon as everything comes to life. So, A320 to Frankfurt. Let everything load. Cool. Right, so have a look at it from the right hand side first. See sensor visible on the right. French ground scenery down below, again looking really, really pretty in the sim. There's the stadium. Let's get some more of the flap. Connection 2 with the flaps extending, the engine's active. Yeah, it's such a beautiful approach, this, and the German updates with the new French and everything just makes it so much better. It is gorgeous. The whole sim's gorgeous, it really is. If that's on YouTube, just keep uploading, dude. Fair enough, only 20 views, but the more you upload, more frequently and consistently you do it, the more views you get. I've got a friend who's starting on YouTube. I haven't really promoted or anything, just helping out with basics. Yeah, he's getting about 100 subs in about 2 weeks, and you know, it's about 30-40 views a video, but so there are a few hits that get a few hundred. The one we don't hit 1,000 recently as well, so keep at it, dude. Be consistent, be frequent, and you'll get there. A little bit of a wobble down the short final, but honestly, not a bad touchdown that. Well, I suppose I'm going up. Maybe up. It's better in real life. The frame rate's a bit off in the frame on the replay, but the scenery's fantastic. It really is. There's the now we go by. Same for the left hand side. This is more towards the forest. Not as much, I guess, scenery to look at, but certainly using the approach to descend. Over the thresholds. Again, the French garage in the trees, not the prettiest trees, I guess. We might see those up close to the actual 3D model trees, but everything else around it does come across really, really good. Right to the airport perimeter as well. It's very, very good what we've done with that French garage tree. The resolution, again, not great. It's going to be improved in Microsoft Flight Sim, but honestly, it could also be a whole lot worse. Yeah, I don't know why the spoilers aren't going up in the replay. We did last time. Oh, there we go. There they are. There's your spoilers. And more applause to the passengers. Fair enough. Right. Very short final from the landing gear perspective. Really important thing we want to see. How smooth was touchdown, really? Minor adjustments being made for the visual switch. Again, I wasn't expecting it, but it was different. It's pretty good still, actually. This switch is not difficult to perform, but they just add a bit more of dynamic to your flights. DKRL TV, how are you today? I'll channel chats. that was superb. Not even I can deny that. That was a spot on landing there. Spot on. For the follow mode, increase speed a little bit. So you're going back for one more short final landing. So up 100 feet, move the aircraft camera down. Zoom in towards the airplane. Right. The amount of sound this time sounds like quite as good as the stream yesterday. I'll download a hotfix. Hopefully that fixes the slight technical problem at the end there. But hey, better to go for better to hit it at a stand after we'd landed than halfway down the halfway on the flight and everything. Well, all hell breaking loose basically. It also feels a bit sped up. It's not quite real speed, I don't think. Yeah, it feels a bit too far. Okay, I've got a feeling after that crash, the replay felt a bit fast there. Not quite all it was live. Well, apart from that, overall, pretty good flight that actually. British Flight Simmer, just wanting to explore common dark states, easy, go to tablets, go to panel states, and then in panel states, cold and dark, we've got to do. So, that was Fenix A320, that was a flight from Edinburgh to Frankfurt, Lufthansa A320, really good flight overall, thanks for the service ATC on IVAO, honestly could not really fault that either. Back again tomorrow to more flight sim, throughout the route at some point tonight. Until then, hope you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like if you did, do subscribe if it's already, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon I guess. Take care, have a good one, enjoy your weekends, bye bye.